Yo, Yamamo Akwaba Stronkoso at the POG Media. So, yes, just a safina. Whereby you be subscribe to their channel no na wa click on the notification bell no so said be ya ye news be at platform so one no the air co any the air by air ensem na ye de ensem dodo na no ide aba e de aba betu dwane ye bo e de ra e voters registration na air so ene eye NDC fo bi modern bo omako pm ewo eye west eye waso eye wogon eye mrashe bejani aye friend lead Al Hassan the office na omukoye na eye mami ache eye nkofo bi ache se all register illegally office wa ma se e ka to ne bro ntokwa ama ache se nanka eye NDC eye woman organizer kra wo no no ka de nanka olusi eye ne life anasa ohwere eye ne nkwa ache se ekwadane pinche wo no ma na NDC fo no eso omompene masa ani amon ho nsem no nyade enkoso Emma the akasa eba between the NDC and the NPP a list over and chemu bebre de eba the audio so I the epiyako ne goguti
Kankwe south to Ayawa so west will gone and I said to us
okay I will begin from where I was the eyewitness and where I was the whistleblower. In fact, I have never in my life come across any such deviance in society. They seem rainy. Omokofa and Korani free Ashaman. On their way to Jowuluno, there is this ardent listener, Nane Bakahon. And I was in the bad friend, he said, yes, Omomra Jowulu, Emra me transfer Omu votes. And he offer me. We said, maybe I pick every call. So when I pick the call, and I say, I'm not able to talk, I'll text. And I'm say, okay. So I waited for the text. Now, well, yes, say, Omodene call baby. I call transfer. Now, Omodene drew her. Or best sending me location. Apparently, the phone here I am. Until OJ, na down for phone, no, the send it. We no delete here. No, because of location about my phone, I was looking forward to calling the number na sending location. My friend na nipa no fire near Bermano. No, but I say who is this? No, and I may drop here and I may call back to the text and I may friend number no. And no chair me say, Omo inside. Yeah, prepare Omo for the transfer. Or whatever. Now, I'm say on the 1st of August or so, isi be say bie. Enti no omo ma meka se omo tijo wulu. Enti adwuma omo ye no. Na me drew ho no na cars mienu vans mienu, Sprinter bus and then Toyota Hiace. Enti se jo wulu so de me fie. In fact, I can't say Martin Hospital no. Me area, me office wo ho, me fie wo ho. Area. And yes, me fie kura me wo dan wo ho. Ti me nim ho nyina. Ena me call. Ti me drew ho no. Ena me started say me frefre say omumra, edom nyina amra. Na bakwa ko hu dance fo ne hwan me pa dance pi nti jowulufo na no na me start say me frɛ from and almost so frɛ from ayonkofo na NDC fo no enso eteye na almost so frɛ from mpanimfo na omo bae ene broni beka say it was a nice so and you see so me related the two. Say, Kion are filing the posters. If you know how much it costs to print a poster, now we are, and that's what print here, you have to find labor cost for filing the posters on the wall. We are you. How to even manage it and make sure, say, MFD. and no crown almost another plastic. We are timid FIFA so send a bay and show bono. It comes with a cost. And for someone to print a poster, file it. Now, you just wake up one day because you think you have a certain power over Nipakono, or because you see, I have always advised, and I think, Kwabena, you are very clear when you say a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye.
Yes,
it's the
course.
best and clearest of all things. You see,
we are party leader.
Obi, Edi Agro Okaikwe South. Now, Osete aloof and watch these miscreants misbehave and think say they have power because Akuffo Omo Ghana Police Service. I want to put this question across. You see, me nuanum pebre wo posi mu. Enti me make posi for asema. I have to always be very, very, very sure because it's not an institution that me pese be say krada. But I can tell you, the police that we used to have in the past is no longer the police that we are having now. Oh, dear Bruni bi ne di omanim. Ana order dan waya dan toma. He tries to preach a certain virtue be wa bonten, but he practices the words of vices in the dark. There is nowhere we are IGP now we are Juma. And what say we be Jina TV so koto Kofi Brookman. And I say uko Jina nkwala nchen bunko toje eni omoye. And I say uko bunko toje was off for him. Now we picture Edibato public answer ye who say we are IGP papa. Ye who IGPs me. When I say he is the worst, this is what I mean. They will dare you and think that because they have put in a lot of their boys in the service under his PID, no, the boys in Kwan or the Omegum. And they are the worst form of anything terrorism in the world. Today, I tell you. Ukra di poster ni awai. Omasha say kunkum nipa. When would you see your bole? Do you know what has happened in Bole? Oma kunipa twitwa opposite a police station, Bole police station. It's there. Today, it's there. It happened 3 days ago. Nipa ya kwabna busa se omayira nipa nsia till date. Have you even heard the police talk about say yes nipa nsia yira? When buanu na yesi onukra no oye wudini waku nipa nwotwe no. When he was there and those things happened in Takrade, nipa miensa. Yanti hu news. We no or hiding news no, suppressing news no. Wagu PRO BA Ghana Police Service BMU. Apart from ono, there should be nothing that should be stated out there by the Ghana Police Service. I don't think ma okay fiatenge or resign. So the Ghana Police doesn't communicate anything in the system. Omon communicate bibia se robu se kuo se yoden. It took your friend is saying the late Vice President John Mahama's Vice President Amisate's wife to come out to state clearly say she's been robbed and sana it is a police crack kase bibi sayeden akoso. A person of that high stature. That is why I advise every Ghanaian. The constitution, before even prescribing for policing in this country, no, preached Adiabako self-defense. What na say? No obi be your bonny, no offani hudia. You are also on the fence and it's an offense. And tna say, who protect you? You have every right within your mandate as a citizen first to protect yourself. Say who protect you in the course of protection BBC SC and obia lawyer kra wa bon kra betimi agyew. Se mo amana anko ne saa na mo beye se mra wo ho Akuffo do won fa mra nya adwuma omu mra da na ko me president wa bra woni vote a wonya aye wo bu se Akuffo do say vote say na wonya aye be president onim eso president obumra kon kofa ni yebo a ojeje bribe judge or DJ bribe why any CJ or DJ bribe or tifie say we di $5 million no wodi who na pef me gu ne ho ne hu hwam wodi enti ade wey e ma me anwen say ya kansia bi between party A and party B e your man no na asaye and e was ye die man si ho e make sure say sebi kwase ne yesu biem e was ye gi ya anya ne sa ne ye hwe say oh wase say ko fa kogu ha or register me so me poster wa ha ya kote enra me frek yon na me ne kwen or we catch you say me boa I say Kion, you are too gentle for my liking. You know why? Kion's personality, is very appealing to many. It was my constituency before. Who's an army officer and I'm feel. Tesano. Enti, I know the constituency like I know my palm. Like I know Unia Baba Sadiq constituency. Because Chief Imam is my bosom father. You know, he's my bosom father. He loves me and I love him so much. Enti, now say I'm a bokui because of a futio no Addo suntina akwala boku kakra. But Chief Imam, you can find out from Bobi how Chief Imam relates with all of us. I mean, he's our father. And yeah, my and I say na a futio no Addo sunti. I say a pesi a boku kakra. And so Fadama de mi and your constituency bubu ashi your friend is saying I would do me ho efa ho nyina me dia gro ho sa me dia gro ho sa ntino. You have a lot of people that are supporting you even from within the NPP. I can tell you there are people that have come from NPP almost support to Kenwa. They chat me, they have even created a platform. Residents of your friend is saying North Kaneshi, residents of Tesano, your friend saying, sir, and Akuffo na omo the mod area hono, sa kwine so. I mean, they are there, they talk to me. Who said they na ye koye work bi no? From that day no, masukrebu. I just encourage them that they should hold on to their new faith. And so I will advise say, my mo Emawanya wadwen say me ko police station. Police ni no. Akuffo do na de na kotena ho. They will not even let you go through the process. O call ya kan NPP NDC we NDC ni. Okay. Ni ya frɛ Akuffo do nkwala.
Yo, dwumadie no eguso a etwagu ewo POG Media so. Ebi won subscribe ya subscribe like dwumadie no na share na ma foforo enso ensanka be please click on the notification bell so send be ya. Ya the news be ato platform so so wo hunu de echo ene de eba ensam no empempen so nyina ni ensam no etwagu and my favorite na list o ba be bra ensam ni ma chese enya agro or be cancer bebree e de afa eye nsema esi ye no yenko ni gonkoti
ana wodi o maba police foforo ni bi ni e de na ma se onu nko hwehwe wa asem ni mu na wa wo hwe se wo judge wo kwa kodi wa asem wo ye NPP ni na wo so ye NDC ni a de na abeye enti mesre mo obi bo wa boni bi ansa na be ko police station no wodi nkan abo no wo kwan so a make sure say wo ne dom na ekọ Obuna no appeja na koma police station eno no emremu no your friend no suppressing the foolishness. What you say emremu emremu suppressing the foolishness. Now the nako na emra no ene no ayeden adi. To by the time I didn't do police station you know. Now say all resist citizens arrest. And na wo suppress ne nkwasi asem. Nti no emremu no you are suppressing the foolishness so that ubetimi aso ni mu de nako police station. By the time I be do one no, na police force will say yes, you was some year then a bonnet.
Anyway, but I think Nana Poku me operations director for the NDC.
Okay.
But if I can advise the NDC, they should do a cross-border relations mobilization. Cross-border mobilization means Ayawasu West Ogun, nearest constituency NDC for no they should have their contacts. They should interrelate for backups.
Yeah, it's important.
And they say BBC ewo ayawaso West Wogon. Na dan parade the boys beba be boa NPP for you call your neighbor. They should just quickly pick pickups. Omo benya trotro they should move in. Say BBC wo neighbor ha. So it should be an interborder mobilization. That always your neighbor constituency should watch your back. And yes, as Messi was West to gone. And a woman organizer near NDC for why I was so near. Quickly, no more free no be beyond no. You will come and join to fight. Say a for you look at your neighbor constituency.
Neighboring constituency.
Now neighboring constituency now more exchange numbers, more yonko for more organized programs boom. And this be been a best wala quickly no the nearest constituency for no because so can say be a friend party executive be another chairman be a sabna be our baby. Omra medru on na de BCS. What you say? So that mobilization, if I am doing the operations for NDC, always at least you should have 2 constituencies backup. Intika de nranka de see here ewo ayawa so say no. And for nearby Emma
Baba Sadek here closer.
Or no on share border.
No on share border. And baby Kwame Nabatels banning so one. Hono minim NDC piece your and also share border on the other side west, you know, with Ablekuma.
I was also now.
I was or share border with I was so south.
Yeah.
Ewaha and a central.
Yes.
And also share border on the other side. With Medina.
Yes.
With Medina. Okay.
The general say Medina 4 boys be by. And I commended them for the effort. I think say you have hit the nail right on
exactly.
The head. Because I think say, on the platform they have got something like that. I don't know how they got there.
No, but I think the NDC national executives no more operations no should work around that, you know, they should work around it. Me if I have to run the operation, I'll make sure you see so there should be an interrelations, you know, border mobilization. So at least BBC na say a be a party chairman we no my Akroma, there's a full force. And it's what they enquire for because your police for you Jimmy. They have their own boys almost so matare. And it's what they 30, 40 the beba, you will come and meet about 1,000, 2,000 force.
Yes. Very important.
And when they are many, they don't fear to die.
Yes.
When they are many, they don't fear to die.
You can't even kill. You can't do anything.
Interestingly, answer me call honorable counsel, but my main chairman and for police report in lady in the tour.
No, and Sunday, another day. Sunday, exactly 4 p.m. And young carbon say, a lead their office. I'm all register in Akuffo. Now they about 2 years. Ye buy ampa ye busa bako ye jeno pass. I who say a transfer of voters. No, na omo babe exercise now. I'm in Remuno. Na pahono and no anomo yenwaha inti no Mr. Ghana emrawa ha Ghana ha emrawa ha obi na baby enso akwafom ba na mo fa obi abra time aso na mo man kwafom be register ene July Sunday 1st week of July need your office ade ekoto ha no Jowulu Jolu, me pamucho Ghana for mama nimbrio because ya Ghana have no agavin yeno. No more than Koffo be go no more register Koffo. Dia ye betu ye Adofonum in Kaiboninie. In Kaiboninie. Chedi akwaso ha. Eye woman organizer for NDC. I was a constituency. And papa no person on any kono. Yes, papa na ye kwatu onu ni. Papa na ye kwatu onu ni. Ono ne person obo maame no. Aha. Sa pepe. Ye kwatu ni. Omo ye betu omo onya bibia akre. Ye kwatu servants. Ye kwatu ladies. Inti no Sunday another day Sunday exactly 4 p.m. any carbon say a lead their office I'm all register in Akuffo. Now the
incident of course and you saw the NDC women organizer or no be the Abum Wokwemo. But you got the NDC women organizer an account. Also
when we came, we saw a platform, we mounted the platform, and we saw that there were a group of young people, some around the age of 18, 17 years. And then there were also young men, also ranging between the age of 22. So we entered, because the gate was open. We wanted to inquire what was going on. So once we entered, some of our women started taking videos so that we could use as evidence in the near future, or if we are asked to narrate what happened. So in the course of recording the scene or the scenario, the organizer, that is the NPP organizer, came around and then he started struggling with us to collect our phones. We had a tough time with them because he now ordered the boys, that is those boys that they had brought, to come and register. That I've given you permission, deal with them. Those were his words. And then they all came out, started beating us. They beat us. Then there was a gentleman who was also wearing white. You can identify him. He will hold one woman's head and hit on the wall. So we managed to escape from their premise. So whilst we were coming out, he started coming after us. Again, that's the organizer. Because I think that he thought that...
the name of the organizer?
Iówówú. Okay. So he was after us. I mean, the thing was, he felt that there were several recordings that had gone on, and so he needed to do whatever it takes. So once we came out, he followed us again with the fight. We tried to make some phone calls with other women because our phones had been seized, myself and MFA, so we can't call anyone. Now, some of the party members came around. Then finally, Chairman Otu and Chief Baini also came to arrest him. Chief Baini and then Chairman Otu went inside to try to, see how best they could talk to them for us to get our phones, and also to forcefully enter and see the EC officials were there, because we believe that the EC officials were there. What were these people doing there? Whereby you are sharing bell cola and water, including and papaya. They will take them to a room and bring them out. We saw all of that. Why would you be having meetings with people like this? On what premise? And so we needed to do whatever it takes to get the evidence of these machines. So we said we are not leaving this premise. One gentleman sitting on a motorbike, while Chairman Otu was trying to engage a driver, because the drivers actually said they brought the people from Akroma. They've not paid. And that he has not been paid. So if the driver has not been paid, and then efforts were being made on negotiations in a bid to gather evidence, where from this gentleman who comes and draws a knife, he intended to stab Chairman Otu. He was rolling on the ground in a bid to escape as this. So once Chairman Otu was able to escape, he just turned around and then he hit me with a knife.
That is where you sustained the injury?
That is when I sustained the injury. There was a police officer who saw it. He's here.
Who will deal with that?
What he did was to tell the guy to enter. I don't know why he decided to let him enter and not hold him. Arrest him, because they had their bands here. Could have arrested him instantly. Because this is somebody who was on a mission. You could see that the gentleman was on a mission. Now, even the deputy organizer, who is a female, her name is Sarah, she came here with a vehicle. And the secretary secretary, the NPP secretary, told him to run the women over.
Mention his name.
He told the lady to run us in Fakan and farm so. That was when our youth organizer started engaging them in a fight, whereby a police officer also found himself injured in the process. The EC has conducted an exercise here today.
Illegal exercise.
They have conducted an exercise here today. We are saying this boldly.
Mention today's date.
Today's date, 7 July 2024.
Okay.
When we came, we saw a platform, we mounted a platform, and we saw that there were a group of young people, some around the age of 18, 17 years. And then there were also young men, also ranging between the age of 22. So we entered, we got the gate.
Yo, the other question ya ni pitri ya hani ya din some BBC at the amount, but ya kind said this year a election year. An election year, so the year himself there's a more a political a trending news a trendy power ya Ghana hanana ha and we are urging news ubuhuno na why the when you be a share na when you be at sea just to make your decisions a koso a Ghana has into Debiano Mr. POG Media and for the best of a news and the emblem but no Mr. So best subscribe and I like it you no share Mr. Click on the notification bell never watching channel share under the comment section efa my dwumadie no ye de besia agya de be cambo fra e de na ba e dance nti ye de aba no e bete bo fra no na dwumadie ne ye de aba ye makramo